This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Capricorn for the month of October 2017. If you would like to book a personal or private reading, or my absolute favorite to do, the soulmate reading, then you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you could book a reading via the website. I will leave a link in the description box below. Capricorn, we're going to start with your relationship reading, move on to your general forecast, and then finish off with your soul path evolution. If we have a look at the cards that came up for you for your relationship reading, that's your soulmate, twin flame, your spouse, your best friend, your business partner, whatever that one-on-one relationship may be. You get disguised blessing, wild thing, and written in stone. There's a definite vein running through the readings this month of something very fated happening in our lives. In all the star signs seem to be getting that message. Something particularly fated turns up in life for all of us, I think, in October, but obviously in different areas of our lives, depending which star sign and your own personal story. So that disguised blessing always says to me that something which you at first glance think is bad luck, or is not what you wanted, or not that you anticipated, in the longer term turns out to be a blessing in disguise. It turns out to be something that actually works out in your favor, even though at first you think, I don't want this now, I don't feel like this now, I don't want to have this in my life right now. That Wild Thing card says that when you move forward from this experience, just stay true to yourself, be completely yourself. Actually, maybe even take a chance with something involved with your own personal wants, needs, and feelings. Because this is in the relationship sphere, I'm thinking that in the relationship you might find that something disappoints you, but not to try and compromise yourself away. Be yourself totally in whatever it is that occurs. Even if you're looking for a relationship and you meet someone and it disappoints you, don't try to change yourself to maybe attract them back again. Just stick to being yourself, because when that written in stone card comes up, which is the fated element that happens in October, I drew a few more cards to get a bit more clarity on this. So you get the snake card and the lilies, and then you get the ship or the traveling card from the Lenormand deck. Now that snake card says you're going to feel like you were betrayed in some way, okay? So that's obviously what the disappointment is at the beginning of the month. Either your partner, long-time partner you've got now does something that makes you feel like that, or someone you just meet turns out to do something which you feel a bit betrayed by. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Betrayal is such a big word, isn't it? But it could actually be a smaller incident that happens, but you feel disappointed. Yet, there is the promise of peace and joy coming in. And it's coming in through expanded horizons. So perhaps when you get this disappointment, it's going to make you look further, make you look wider. If you're looking for a partner, you're going to look somewhere different. If you're within an existing relationship, you're perhaps going to widen your perspective of your relationship. Somehow it's in that widening perspective, or stepping out of your comfort zone where relationships are concerned, that you will get that joy and that hope once again. But I think that comes in November, December, because now the story stops there in October, okay? Now, if we move on to your general forecast, you get the Eight of Fire, the High Priestess, and the Page of Air. This speaks about things taking off at an unprecedented speed, that Eight of Fire. And you may feel like you're juggling a few too many balls here, right? Life takes off pretty quickly. The High Priestess card then speaks about trusting that not everything works on an intellectual level, that sometimes you just have to go with your gut feelings. And that Page of Air speaks about being open to new knowledge, to new experiences, and to things which perhaps fall outside of your, I don't want to say comfort zone this time, but outside of your norm. So the way you normally go about things in general life, the way you normally go about your career, the way you normally go about projects, whatever the case may be, you're going to find that because you've got so much on your plate in October, you're going to start relying on your intuition to guide you, and it's going to guide you to new places and new ways of doing things that you had not thought of before. And then if we have a look at your soul path evolution reading, you'll see you get the 4 of fire and the king of air. And with the 4 of fire, you get abundance, and with the king of air, you get joy. So you finish off on a very nice note in this reading. Now, the soul path evolution describes what your soul wants you to experience in the month of October. The outward manifestation will be your relationships, your career, etc. But what your soul is wanting to experience is that when you focus, you pay attention, you have a goal in mind, be it a spiritual goal, be it a love goal, be it a mental goal, be it a career goal, whatever it may be. In the month of October, if you focus, if you decide, this is where I would like to be headed, you will find abundance coming toward you. So I think in the month of October, the universe wants you to focus. Then it will deliver the goods. And that King of Air speaks about pushing the boundaries for the sake of pushing boundaries and being aware of that, okay? It speaks about knowing what the boundaries are and working within them on an intellectual level. And then you get the joy card with it. So you will know joy when you work within the confines of the boundaries. Yet you get the High Priestess in this reading. So I would say that you're going to learn to work within your boundaries by using more of your intuition than your intellect. So you're not going to break the rules, you're going to work within the rules. You're going to focus, you're going to work within the rules, and you're going to rely on your instincts, on your intuition. And in so doing, you're going to get that aha moment, and that is the heading of your video, Mystery Solved. Something which has been perhaps bugging you, perplexing you, hasn't been working out the way you wanted to. Because you now you focus, you work within the limits, you rely on your intuition, you're going to see it working out in an unprecedented way. And mystery solved is always when things look as if you can't understand how they work. Yet when you apply the focus and your intuition, you're going to see how they work. And that's going to be your mystery solved. Right, so for Capricorn, October is interesting, definitely. That joy and abundance that comes up in the end, know that in the end that is what your soul experience is going to be. It will just be the path that leads you there is going to be the interesting part. Right, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you'd like a personal or private reading or that incredible soulmate reading, it's genuinely a beautiful reading that you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. I will put the links in the description box below. I want to thank all of you for watching, listening, commenting, subscribing, and emailing